どうも、かに座の人です。ファイナルファンタジー16続きをやっていきたいと思います。お願いいたします。じゃあ早速本日の飲むドリンク紹介しましょう。本日はノンアルコールでございます。こちら、どどん。はい。本日はドイツのノンアルコールビールクラウスターラーオリジナルでございます。ノンアルコール。はい。以前別のゲーム実況の方で飲んだことあったかな。確かこちらは、はい、クラウスターラーでございます。本場ドイツのね、ノンアルコールということでございます。はい。まあ、特に説明は不要かなというところでございますので、まあ、今日もパンのままでいきたいと思います。こちらの動画配信をご覧いただいている方もよければですね、アルコール、ノンアルコール、ソフトドリンクなど用意していただいて一緒に乾杯してくれると嬉しいです。それでは今日も一日お疲れ様です。乾杯。うまいね。ちょっとまあ久しぶりに飲んだっていうのもあるんですけども、一応ね糖類とか糖質はゼロっていうことなんですけども、なんかちょっと大麦の甘さっていうのかな、なんか日本のノンアルコールビールよりもちょっとコクと甘やかさっていうのがありますね。ドライっていうよりもちょっとふくよかな感じですね。はいはいはいはい。なんでね、結構気分を変えていつものノンアルコールビールとはまた違ったものということで、ご希望でございましたらこういったドイツのノンアルコールビール飲んでみてはいかがでしょうか。はい。というわけで前回でございますが、前回は、前々回でね、タイタン、フーゴ、クプカを倒してから、その後、シドの墓参りに行こうか、敵討ちをしたという報告をしに行こうかというところで、ミドも一緒に連れて行こうとしたんですけども、ミドになんか逆にね、お使いを頼まれてしまって、何やらね、なんか高速巡航船っていうのを開発中らしくて、そちらの部品を集めておりました。んでもって結局ミドは墓参りには連れて行けず逃げてしまって、クライブ、ジルとその他ね、グッチとかもはい来てくれたんですけども、そこでシドのお墓参りと、かつてのシドの隠れ家の人たちに報告をしに行ったというところでございます。そんでもってクリスタル自治療へ向かうというところであったんですけども、グッズの持っている承認札を使ってうまく入り込もうとしたわけでございますが、グッズくんねなんとも子供にすられてしまいまして、はい。でもその子供もおそらく元締めがいるだろうというところで、協力者の話のもと、その元締めをとりあえず懲らしめようというところで前回は終わりました。はい。というわけで、奪われた承認札、家具屋の主人に、聞き込みをするっていうところでございますね。やっていきましょう。本座。
He said he got a job doing something dangerous.
危ない仕事をしている。よくないな、闇バイトは。
Do you know where your friend might be? He's usually by the tents outside town.
市場の入り口。はいはいはい。じゃあその本座くんかなに会いに行ってみましょうか。ここにも難民の子はいる。違うな、あそこにいる。
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance to be a fine thing.
やさぐれた少年。
The moment they found out they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
逃げるか？
Hunter,
逃
where
げ
are
た。
you going?
あいつが本座か。
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
どこに、あ、いた。普通にいたな。どっか隠れてるかと思ったら。
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I'm not going to hurt
まあまあ
you.
落ち着けて話聞くだけだっていい。
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who
ど
are
こ
they?
の悪いおじさんに声をかけられたんだ
He
い？
sells the car stones. They said they'd give me good gill if I
サ
did what
レ
they
キ
told
なん
me.
だ？
I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time before I started buzzing for them.
まあ難しい問題ですよ
They just
ね。
pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the
あ、
others?
グッズまで。
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the car stones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
できれば次はそういうことしてほしくないんだかな。あ、なんだ、なんか来たか。どなたかね。
You will not force another child to
なんだ？
do your bidding.
Wait, we're not.
おい、人違いだよ。
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
後ろにグッ
Theo.
ズ、手を。
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking
全
about.
くいきなり切りかかってくるとはな。偉そうだな。
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
前に腕組みやがって。
I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your
あ、まあ
service.
謝ったからいいか。
Sorry about
あ、
before.
謝ったらまあいい。それはしょうがないわ。
What do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Balklad their
う
hunting
ん、
ground.
野党どもの仕業。
Stealing from those with gill and bullying those
ゲ
without
スな
it
奴ら
into
が
joining their
許
flock.
せんな。
I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have.
ああ、なるほどね。
Pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
一応クエストコンプリート。で、じゃあ次は
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the car stones and we
あ
crush them.
あ、同じ旅
You
団。
get
へ
your
いへいへ
trader's
い。
pass back, and I make Balklad a safe place
まあ
again.
ね、そりゃね、元締めを潰せば。
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped?
ねじるはどこじゃい？
Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail.
あらら。
Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the
列
road
島
towards
に
Leighton's
峡
Cleft.
谷。
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Laney's Cleft is to the south past the camp.
よし、そしたらじゃあ野党どもの根城をぶったたけに行きますかい。短い距離だったな。あからさまに野党だな。お、やる気だね。 うんいいよ行こうか。初手第一の怒りあ終わっちゃった。
These were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right
壊
track.
しちゃったじゃあ次はあっちか。おなんか
Not a bad
ほどほ
haul
ど強さの
today.
やついそうじゃん。
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
欲をかきすぎたようだな。
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's
お
make the
前た
most
ちは
of
今
it.
日ここで終わりだよ。
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
盾剣の目してやりましょう。
Oh, I'm ready.
さあ雑魚どもはもう初手。あまだ使えないか。 OK よいしょよいしょい。どこいしょ。よい OK ちょっとジャスができてないな。よいしょよいしょさらに第一の怒り。オッケー行くぜ。よいしょ。さあテイクダウンまで持っていってからの反転弦。まだまだ OK からのこれだ。ははははさすがタイタン。はいこれで終わりだ。いやータイタン気持ちいいねあっという間に敵が解けるよ。さあ盗んだ盗品を
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses.
承認札。
And traders' passes.
さあグッズの承認札はあるかね。
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell
ああ
her.
了解だテオドール。
We'll be glad to.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets,
お安いご用
the
で。
bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You
どうだ
are
った
too kind, Eloise.
グッズの承認札はあったか
Here,
ね。
Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep
あ
a
ありがとうございます。
close eye on it, would you?
I will. Thank you.
Elle, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then.
そろそろ
But it wouldn't
正
be
体
to
を明かして
leave
もらえない。
without introducing yourself
いやもう
properly.
ただの旅の一行で。ああバレてた。
Sid,
バレてた。
don't look so shocked. We're on the
あ
same
あベア
side.
ラー保護してる
I
人た
don't
ち。
understand.
As you now know all too well,
うんうんうん
we
うん
at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving.
金さえ積めば何
Be
でも
that
運ぶ
goods to
運び屋。
market or bearers
あ
away
あ
from
なるほ
it.
どね。
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for
あ、
her,
テオドー
I'd
ル
have
も
been branded as a
元ベア
boy.
ラーなんだ。
I had no idea.
でも刻印がないんですね。
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation.
なるほど。
And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field?
まあ協力できるんだったらね、し
Would
ておいた
you
方が。
agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
願ってもない。仲間は大いに越したことはないんじゃないか。
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
あ、テオドールの信頼の証もあるんですね。
What
こ
is
ん
it?
なに信頼の証あるんだ。
Elle has friends in high places while I have
ああ、赤の
associates
正
in
体
now.
の、まあ、割り符ね。へいへいへいへい。
That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
ああ、二つで一つになった。
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any
100万
difficulties,
ギ
we would
ル
be delighted to provide you with a coach
10%
of
オフか
our
な。う
own,
ん。
for a discounted price, of course. Say 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
はい、クエストコンプリート。いい兄弟でしたね。運び屋の誇りにかけて。あ、グッズの承認札と、サンダーストームのアビリティのアクセサリーもゲッチュですね。
Here you are, good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it!
今度は取られるんじゃないよ。
Thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss Earl's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables.
まあね、
It's
まっ
hard
とう
work
な
and the
仕
pay
事
isn't
に就いた
half
方が
what
い
we
いで
got
す
from
よ。
the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fed.
ああ、それがいい。
You stick at it then.
先にセリフ言っちまったな。
I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well. Eh?
グッズは優しいです
You said you're
ね。
trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer.
お、
I'm gonna save up all my gil.
第一顧客ゲッチュじゃない？
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
というわけで無事承認札も取り返しまして、これで
All right. We have a place on the
グッズ
wagon.
の護衛として行くっていう手はずですよね。
Remember, Goots,
うんうんうん。
we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
頼むぞグッズ。
Mercenaries.
グッズの演技力にかかってんだか
Remember
ら。
the plan. You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell
街の
tower right in the middle of
中央
town.
に鐘楼。
If you get lost or out goes
お
wrong,
お、了解だ。
we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
クリスタル自治療かな。ザンブレック新豆腐。ああ、ディオン。お、
I see.
ジョシュアもいる。
And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
ここは一旦協力関係になってるんですね。
Fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
まあね、ここは手を組めばね、だいぶ。
I cannot. Not yet.
まあ確かに、ディオンも立場があるからな。
The Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them.
やらねばならんこと。
Come what may.
家族絡みか?
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding.
お前はもうすでに純血じゃねえだろう。
Alas,
売国どめ。
your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gill.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
もう一度また一回。
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready. Your Imperial
くそ偉そうに。
Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies
いつかその首をキロチン台の上にかけてやる。
all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold.
そうだな、ディオンはとりあえず内政的なところをね。
Is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family
あ、
has
まあそうだよね。ジョシュアにとってもめちゃくちゃ気まずい展開だよな。
This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
逆にジョシュアが生きてると知ったらあの売国度はどう反応するのか見てみたいですね。
Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
まあ同じ空を飛ぶ召喚獣同士って感じですかね。
Terence,
my prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
何するんだい、ディオン。
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you.
反乱かな？
And this is my decree.
どっちだ？
For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella,
いいね。
usurping son,
いいよ、
shall
デ
be
ィオ
put to
ン。
death,
あ
and the empire
あ、ガンブレッ
restored.
クを取り戻せ、ディオン。さあ、夜に潜みながらうまく潜り込めたかな。お、トルガルがいる。しれーっとトルガルいるな。あ、ジルとも合流できている。
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we
もう
start
この
from
ま
going
ま
out.
また栗破壊まで
Ourselves scheming until he gets
行
here.
っちゃう？
I'll send a Stolas then.
Hmm? あ、トルガルが吠えてる。
What is it, boy?
何事？なんか騒がしいか？なんだあ、新豆腐の方でめちゃくちゃ騒ぎが起きてるじゃないか。ディオンが動き出したか？ついに。あ、薬売りの少女。
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal!
おお、すごいすごい登ってきた。
This way.
さあ、かなり状況が混乱してきたな。おそらくディオンが反乱を起こしたんだろうが、どんな状況よ。洞窟の空。
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.